Republicans in particular, obviously, trying to appropriate Ronald Reagan for their own political purposes now. But his vision and his ability to work across party lines was so far broader.
All right, Sam.
Mr. President, I've listened to what you've had to say tonight, and it's still not clear to me that you will accept and agree to a budget compromise package that contains higher taxes. Will you?
Sam, as I've told you, I can't discuss in advance what I will or won't do, but I'm going to tell you I have not changed my opinion about ever accepting a tax that will have a deleterious effect on the economy. And most taxes increases do. Taxing is not the policy or the problem with the deficit. The deficit is due to too much spending. Every dollar of increased revenue since 1980, and that means including our tax cuts, every dollar of increased revenue has been matched by $1.25 of increased spending.
Indeed, Reagan was much more of a pragmatist than he was an ideologue when it came to the major issues.
You feel very strongly about this, obviously.
Yeah.
You've been one of the leading proponents of supply-side economics. What went wrong?
What went wrong with what? Supply-side economics?
Why are we in the economic mess that we are in today?
Because for more than half a century, that was dominated entirely by the Congress, of both houses of the Congress, by one party, they have followed, beginning with what they call the Keynesian theory, deficit spending. Openly deficit spending on the basis that they claimed it was necessary to maintain prosperity, that you had to do it, and that it wasn't hurtful because we owed it to ourselves. And some of us said, year after year, that this would keep on to the point that it would get out of control. And it has, just as we said it would. And they've got to give up that belief in that. I think I'd like to point out to them that Maynard Keynes didn't even have a degree in economics.
But he knew when he needed to compromise, and he did. And he reached out with Democrats, not just the boll weevils, with conservative Texas Democrats, but with Tip O'Neill and liberal Massachusetts Democrats.
The Democrats who did it?
Well, you can look up and see who dominated both houses of the Congress for the last 50 years.